Racing on Friday takes place out at Fairview. We are racing on the poly track, 8 races on the program, and race number 1 is set to get underway at 12:25. It will be the start of the bar pot that will get the day started for us. And joining me on the line is Grant Paddock. Grant, how are you doing?
Morning, Rahil. Yeah, all good. Had some crazy PE weather again this week, but it seems to be clearing up. Hopefully it's going to be a decent day for the punchers tomorrow on the poly track.
Well, let's get into race number 1, 1,200 meters the distance. It is a maiden plate for the fillies and mares that will get the day started, and it is that combination of Sean Veal and Alan Creef that is seen to the 4-year with a favourite Fantasy Girl at 2-1. Number 4, Ice Cap, who was well supported on a local debut. She's at 22-10. It's then 4-1 Queen of the Palace and 7-1 and Better Bar Those. What's your thoughts on the first race?
Yeah, with regards to the favourite, I think it's a false favourite. She's very moderate, that filly. Definitely a place kind of horse, but no 2-1 shot, there's no doubt. I like the first run of Ice Cap, very good first run here in PE, and if she's improved a little bit on that, she'd probably take a power of beating. The Duncan McKenzie filly, Queen of the Palace, also lovely run last time out. She's just behind Ice Cap, and I think that form line is going to stand up. So I'm tipping it 4 from 5, 8, and then 1 Rainbird to round up the quartet.
4, 5, 8 and 1, the top 4 choices for Grant in race number 1. Moving along to race number 2 next, which is an open maiden. The start of the place accumulator, 12:55. The off time, 1,300 meters is the distance. And having a look at the fixed odds betting market for the second race, number 1, Coral Creek, is at 18-10, along with number 3, Golden Gallant. 6-1, King Sailor, 7-1, and Better Bar Those. Now, this horse, Coral Creek, he drifted out like a barge last time out from 14-10. I think he was as short as even money at one point, all the way to 28-10, and he seemed to run in snatches.
Yeah, he's probably a horse that's looking for blinkers. I definitely think he'll be a better horse than with the blinkers. He is improving. Maybe they do slap them on before Friday, but he's got to be a good runner in the race. It's quite a weak maiden race, and then this horse Golden Gallant. They weren't expecting much first time out, and he really ran a very good race on the poly. He's definitely taken to the service, and I think the only negative there is the 8 draw, but. Probably Coral Creek just has his measure, and I see there's been some early money for this horse, King Sailor, having a poly run now, and he's holding solid form as well. Interesting kind of a race. I'm tipping it 1 from 3, 5, and then 4. House of Sussex is a horse that can definitely improve on that first run over the sprinting trip.
Yeah, House of Sussex at 7-1 could be a nice inclusion for those exactors. Moving along to race number 3, the start of the Pick 6 next up, and it is a fillies and mares 92 handicap that is set to get the Pick 6 underway. 1,400 meters the distance. 1:30 is the off time. And your favorite here is number 3, Montalina, at 18-10, 22-10, Go Check with Love, 28-10 about Red Sash, 7-2 Essential, and then it's double figure odds about the bottom 3. Is it a 4-horse race according to the market?
Yeah, definitely a 4-horse race. I actually have my nap selection in this race in Montalina. She holds Go Check with Love. She holds Red Sash as well. And I think having her peak run here, 3rd run after her rest, she's got to be a massive runner. So yeah, Montalina, the 3 to beat the 7 and the 1 and the 2.
Montalina, the top pick for Grant, and there has been some early support, 22-10 into 18-10 for this daughter of the United States. Next up, race number 4, graduation plate over 1,100 meters, 2 is the off time. It is the start of Jackpot 1. Favorite number 3, Gimmy's Lassie, strong favorite at 7-10, 4-1 Executor, 7-1 Adea, it's 7-1 Abound, and then it is 10-1 and Better Bar Those. Now, Gimmy's Lassie has really been running in some strong races, and 2 starts back, it looked to be the race for her to get the job done, but unfortunately his saddle slipped at a crucial point in the race there, and she still ran 3rd, but in this type of company, hard to beat.
Very hard to beat, Rahil. Off her rating, off her form. The only negative here, back in trip to the 1,100, and I believe there's going to be a tailwind there tomorrow. Might just catch her out, but still a firm, solid. She's not going to miss the place accumulator. She's a banker in that. In the Pick 6, I'd had just one other horse, Executor. Likes to go up handy, and the stable's in super form at the moment. So yeah, just the 2 of them will get you through. But yeah, Gimmy's Lassie should beat Executor, the 1 Adea, and then the 6 Abound.
Gimmy's Lassie at 7-10 in the market. I'm sure many punters will be looking to anchor their bets around this filly. Next up is race number 5. It's an MR 72 handicap over 1,000 meters. Favorite is number 3, Lady Crusade at 7-2, along with number 1, Bethel. It's 4-1, William the First, 4-1, No Tricks, and then you can get 6-1 and better by those. Now, Grant, race number 5 looks to be a competitive contest, but what's your thoughts?
Yeah, competitive contest. I like this horse Bethel. He's so good over 1,000 meters on the poly. He's got a decent jaw, Marco riding very, very well. He's going to be a hard horse to peg back. There's no doubt he'll go out there and make all. He's going to be a hard horse to peg back. The filly Lady Crusade also ran a very good race. And then William the First with Woozy up from a 1 draw. He's got to be a big runner as well, back into the 1,000. And then Notorix. I think the winner will come from 1, 2, 3, and 4. Those are my pick 6 numbers, and I'm tipping it 1, 4, 2, and 3.
Grant quite likes the look of number 1 Bethel here for the Cliffy Miller yard, and well, he ran a super race last time out. Let's see if he can go one better. Race number 6 next, fillies and mares 76 handicap over 1,400 meters. 3:15 is the off time for the 6th race on the program, and here your favorite is horse number 4 Concerto at 4-1, 5-1 Cabaret, 5-1 Bocala. Valeria's Dream is at 5-1, and then it is 6-1 and better by those. Now, Grant, last time out, Valeria's Dream, she ran a cracker to My Best Shot, who we both thought was vulnerable on the poly track, but it was one of those days for Greyville. But I think in this type of race, there's no My Best Shot. I think that she could be the horse that they all need to fear here.
Yeah, 100%. Very, very hard horse to beat. 5-1, very good value. Super first run. Only negative is that 10 is the draw. The 7 draw is not that bad. 7 out of 10. But yeah, very, very hard horse to beat. Super run. No My Best Shot in this field. And if it was in here, it would probably be 4-10. So Valeria's Dream, confident first selection. Carbon Capi and Lady Tiptree to probably follow up home, and then Cabaret and Kilmoneyvik for bigger perms. But yeah, solid win bet here, Valeria's Dream.
Good value at around 5-1. Horse number 1, Valeria's Dream, in race 6. Next up, race number 7, which is the feature on the afternoon. Nelson Mandela Bay Racing Poly Challenge 1200. And this contest gets underway at 15:50, the penultimate race on the card. Number 1, King Regent, is the favorite at 2-1 from the Glen Cotton yard. Miss Greenlight at 4-1, 6-1 Passion Doll. It's then a double figure odds about the balance. King Regent, he has had one start on the poly track when running 3rd to perfection, and that was over 1,600 meters. But this distance seems to be a distance that he's very, very good over.
Yeah, 100% Rahil, and there is some talk on the ground for both the Cotton horses. Glenn knows what it takes to win on the poly. He's brought him here before, and he's done very well with him on the poly. So he'll know that King Regent hasn't got an issue with it. He's got the right kind of Cape Town form to be very, very competitive. He'll probably be a very hard horse to beat. It opens up after that. The likes of Miss Greenlight holding solid form. I like the return run of Slim Yanni. He's definitely going to be there and thereabouts. And then Inherit the Rain is superb on the poly. So I'm probably going to go between those horses. I'm tipping at 1, 9, 4, and 5, and preference to King Regent.
1, 9, 4, and 5, the numbers for Grant in race number 7. And well, with number 4, Inherit the Rain, he's a poly specialist. There could be some value with him at around 12-1. Next up, race number 8, the final race on the card, and this contest will be run over 1,600 meters. It's an MR 82 handicap, 4 the off time, and it's Glen Cotton that has got the favorite here, My Bestie, at 2-1. Fateful Day 5-1, along with Golden Link. It's 6-1 Fuji-san, and then it's 8-1 and better by those. Now, My Bestie, it's been a while since he last tasted success, but he's back on the poly track, and the form of his last run has been franked.
Yeah, Rahil definitely found the right race, and there's no doubt. There's one danger in Fateful Day at the top of the weight, but Glenn has definitely found a very good race for him. Fateful Day got the draw back on the poly. He enjoys the surface from a 1 draw with Craig up. Is going to be running at them very hard. But My Bestie, definitely right kind of a race for him to win, and I think there's going to be a lot of people taking the Glen Cotton double. There's no doubt, races 7 and 8. So yeah, my Bestie to beat the 1 Fateful Day, and then the 2 poly specialists 5 and 6, Euphoric and Jaspero, to fill up the trifectas and Cortez Rail.
Yeah, Euphoric 10-1, Jaspero at 12-1, so those could be nice inclusions for you if you are looking to beat the more fancied horses. We're going to move along to the suggested bet now, and Grant will take us through suggested bet for racing on Friday out at Fairview. And Grant, take it away.
Thank you very much, Rahil. Best bet race 3, number 3, Montalina. Value bet race 4, number 2, Executor. And the suggested bets, the place accumulator, goes as follows. open up with 1 and 3, by banker 3, by 2 and 3, by 1 and 4, by 1, 7 and 10, by 1 and 9, and 1 and 9 for 96 Rand.
96 Rand, that place accumulator from Grant. Grant, thanks very much. All the best on Friday, and have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you very much, Rahil, and good luck to those punters tomorrow. Goodbye.
All the best with racing out at Fairview on Friday. Hopefully you manage to find a few winners along the way and you find yourself in the winner's queue.